So tonight we're having sausages with what's left over of last night's tea. I'm just going to revamp it a little bit. Here I have 2 sausages which I will be putting under the griller and grilling. Then I will chop them into bite-sized pieces and put them into the sauce that was left over from last night's osso buco, and that will be reheated, and that's tonight's tea. So I'll bring you back when these are grilled. Well, here's our sausages all grilled up, and now I'll just cut it into bite-sized pieces. And one for the cook. Here's last night's tea, and to that I've added the last of my vegetable soup. Mix all that in. Mix in the sausages. And I will put that in the microwave covered for probably about 8 to 10 minutes, and then I'll be ready to dish up for tea. And here we are, it's all heated up now. Ooh, it's very hot. And I'll have that with a nice piece of bread and butter for tea tonight. And I think with all that I'm not actually going to need dessert tonight, but if I do, it'll probably just be some fruit, and that will do me tonight. And tonight I'm pretty sure is Tuesday night, so yeah, that's it. G'day folks. Okay, it's still Wednesday the 22nd of July, and tonight for tea I am making a chicken and vegetable stir fry. Actually it's a creamy chicken and vegetable stir fry. So what I have tonight is some chicken breast fillet that's been cubed up into bite-sized pieces, some silver beet or chard, some people call it. Now I like to use the stems as well, and this is a beautiful ruby red chard for silver beet. What I also have is the leftover frozen onions from the other night. and a couple of fresh celery sticks, including the leaves. Don't forget the leaves, there's lots and lots of flavour in them. Some cabbage that's already been chopped. Some homegrown capsicum that's been sliced and de-seeded. Beautiful. Fresh off the vine today. Some carrots that's all been julienned. And the last of my fresh mushrooms. So we'll see what happens there. And I'll be adding some coconut cream to that. Not the full can, probably between quarter to half a can. And I've got some coconut water in the fridge that needs using, and if need be I'll thin it out using the coconut water. And some white rice that I've already cooked. This was in the freezer, so tonight I'll be having that with the chicken stir fry, and tomorrow night I'll bring you along and we'll make some what do you call it, fried rice. Although with all this I'd say probably won't be tomorrow night, because tomorrow night will be leftovers, but the next time I cook we'll cook that together, eh? So what I will do is I'll bring you over to this, plus this. Now this is a Master Foods creamy Thai chicken stir fry. This is the recipe base that I'll be using tonight. And right, so what I'll do is I'll bring you over to the stove and we'll cook this together. Right, well, this is my wok, and I've got it on medium-high heat. I've had it on for a couple of minutes, so it should be nice and hot by now. Now, because this onion was frozen, it's got a fair bit of water in it, so what I'll do is I'll put it on first and cook out the water. I will add the chicken. want to put in too much oil, so I'll see if I can find that coconut water. It's a bit minky. What we'll do is just add just a splash of water. That will help cook the chicken and it will evaporate anyway, so what I'll do is throw in some raw cashews and a little bit of that coconut cream. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? All in and just let that chicken cook in the coconut cream and water. That way it won't dry out, it'll stay nice and moist. And tomorrow night I might do a rice pudding for dessert. That sounds nice. Put in this seasoned mix. Let the chicken start absorbing it all. With the celery, so I like my celery well cooked, not mushy, just well cooked. mushrooms. I'll bring you in for a look. There we go. Right. What I'll do, this needs to cook for probably about 10 minutes before I add any more vegetables. So I'll bring you back when that needs doing. Okay, doke. So here we go with the carrots. And the silver beet stems. The capsicum, the lovely ruby red silver beet. Holding the cabbage for a minute because I like mine a little crispy. Got to keep stirring to make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom. And that's my rice in the microwave. Right, now we'll add the cabbage. About half of this in. See how much we get. Don't want to overload it too much. Yep, I think that'll do. I occasionally like to find a piece of chicken in amongst all the vegetables. by the way, that egg salad sandwich for lunch was just beautiful. Probably one of the best egg salad sandwiches I've ever made. I'll definitely be having that again for lunch tomorrow. Now let's see how crispy these carrots are. Yep. Soft on the outside with a little crunch in the middle. Very nice. Right, turn that off. Bring you up and show you what we have. Very, very nice. Right, so we will put a little bit of rice in the bottom of the bowl. Just plain white rice. Maybe not that much. That's better. Push it up to the side. A little bit of chicken. I better taste it, I suppose, to see if it's all right. Yep, very nice. What I will do though is put just a little dollop of sour cream on the top. Yum. And there we go. How's that? That's a good meal there. Lots of veggies, meat, carbs with the rice. Beautiful. Now that will last me a couple of nights at least by the look of it. So I'll be back again when I cook the fried rice. Packet of seasonings, and I'm just going to throw this in with the mix as well. Make sure it's all powder and no clumps. that's a pretty good mix. See? So I'll put this on in the rice cooker. And you guys with me? Put the lid down. Now, let's see. Oh, helps if you turn it on, Kim. Right, menu. And I think we'll go to steam. And start. There we go, that'll now go through its cycle and it should be ready in a few minutes. And hopefully this chicken will be ready about the same time. If not, it'll stay warm in the rice cooker. I'll let it go through its steam cycle, and then I'll put in the fried rice, the leftover rice, and then I'll put it on another cycle, and that'll heat up as well. By then the chicken should be done. Okay, I'll bring you back then. And there we go. The chicken is done out of the air fryer. Beautifully crispy. Now I did put it on for about another 4 minutes. Now, the fried rice is also looking very tasty. Yep. There we go. Put you down over there. And there we go. There's tea for Friday. Still don't know the date, but anyway. And we're about almost a third way through the challenge. Easy done. Okay, I will catch you tomorrow night. Sunday 25th of June, and as you see, it's a very simple meal once again tonight. So I'm just going to add some sour cream to my potatoes. And let that melt in, and that will be delicious. Now, Sunday the 26th, which is tomorrow night, I have my grandchildren coming over for tea tomorrow night, and what I will be doing is I will make a chocolate pound cake so they can have that for dessert. And with last night's leftovers of fried rice, and I'll also be dishing up one of the lasagnas I made I think it was about 2 weeks ago. So I'll add some more cheese to that, and we will share this lasagna with the fried rice, and that will be tea. And then they can have the chocolate pound cake with some chocolate topping tomorrow night for dessert. I won't be taping it because the kids will be here, and that's why I'm telling you tonight. So that will be the end of week 3 of the Pantry Challenge. I hope you've enjoyed it so far, and I will catch you again next week with what's to eat.